All right, guys. So let's go ahead and look at the example that's given to us in the reading. Okay, we have our given, which is 45.7 grams of NH4NO3. Our unknown, they're asking us to figure out what mass of water is produced. So that's H2O. This is our balanced equation. We need to figure out the mass of NH4NO3 and the mass of H2O. Okay, so once we get the mass of all of this from the periodic table, it comes out to 80.06 grams. And then the mass of water, H2O, from the periodic table, if you add it all together, it comes out to 18.02 grams. Okay, so this is a mass-to-mass stoichiometry problem. You always start by writing down your given, 45.7 grams of NH4NO3. Okay. And then we're going to make this match diagonally. Okay, so we're going to use the same units down here. This is always going to be the mass of NH4NO3 from the periodic table, the mass of the given. Okay, so that is 80.06. And that's grams of NH4NO3. Okay, and that's how many grams there is in 1 mole of NH4NO3. Because on the periodic table, when you get the molar mass, that's how much there is in 1 mole. Okay, now we want to make our diagonal units match. Okay, so we're going to continue this down here. We're going to copy moles of NH4NO3. Okay, and if you look back at your balanced equation, the number of moles of NH4NO3 from the equation has a coefficient of 1. Okay, so there's nothing here, which means that's a 1. Okay, so that's going to be 1 mole. Now we need to do the mole ratio and compare that to how many moles of water, which is what we're trying to get to. How many moles of water does it take for 1 mole of NH4NO3? Okay, so if you look over here, that's a 2. So we're going to have 2 moles of water. Okay, I ran out of space, so I'm going to continue down here. And we're going to make this match diagonally. So we have moles of water on top, which is the same thing that you're going to match down here. So we're going to have moles of water down here. And there's always 1 mole of water for however much the molar mass is on the periodic table. Okay, so this is going to be 18.02. Okay, so once you've filled in the whole chart, we have canceled out our units for grams of NH4NO3 because we matched them diagonally. We have canceled out our units of moles of NH4NO3, and we have now canceled out moles of H2O, which just leaves us with grams of H2O, which is what you want your answer to be in. Okay. In order to do the calculation, you're going to multiply all of the top numbers and then divide the bottom numbers. So in your calculator, you would type 45.7 times 1 times 2 times 18.02 divided by 80.06 divided by 1 divided by 1 and get your answer. Okay, it comes out to 20.6 grams of H2O. So what this means is if you start by using 45.7 grams of NH4NO3, you're going to end up making 20.6 grams of water.